colleagues, the fifth order of the day is consideration of a bill for an act to repeal the Sales of Goods Act of 1893 and enact the Sales of Goods Bill to provide for regulations of sales of goods in Nigeria and for related matters. Honorable members will recall that the bill was referred to the Committee of the Whole on Tuesday, 21 December 2018. Hon Abubakar Garba will move for its consideration.
My honorable colleagues, my name is Hon Abubakar. I represent the people of Yola North, Yola South, Gire. I'm from Adamawa State. Mr. Speaker, I move for a consideration of report on a bill for an act to repeal the Sale of Goods Act of 1893 and enact the Sale of Goods Bill to provide for the regulation of sales of goods in Nigeria and for related matters. I so move.
Honorable.
My name is Hon Abubakar Garba Lawal, member representing Burusari, Gaidam Minusari. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Yobe State. I rise to second the motion, ably moved by the acting chief whip. I so second.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
The reenactment or the enactment of Sale of Goods Act, if you look at the repealed status, it's a status of general application and is a law that we have been using for the past 125 years. So I think the repeal of this law, we just have to say it is better late than never. But even some of our colonial masters that have imported these laws, they have repealed that long time ago. Mr. Chairman, the new bill has 5 parts. Part 1 is the formation of contract. Part 2 is the effect of the contract. Part 3, it is the performance of the contract. Part 4 is right of unpaid seller against the goods. Part 5 is the action for breach of the contract. Part 6 is the supplementary. Mr. Chairman, the bill has 53 sections, and the bill seeks to bring in conformity with the contemporary modern reality of what we do. Mr. Chairman, if you look at, we can sit down here at the comfort of these chambers and transact business in America, elsewhere in jurisdiction in the world. However, sadly, some of the Sale of Goods Act of 1893 that we have repealed has not really covered that. And in the former act, Mr. Chairman, you look at, we have issues like market of VAT. Market of VAT, even in Scotland, in those days, it's not been even applicable. Likewise, it is a way of justifying stolen property, Mr. Chairman, whereby if somebody steals property, but once he's selling it in the market of VAT, within the hours of 6 o'clock in the morning and 5, that means you have a title. So it is a way of shielding even the criminals. So, Mr. Chairman, we have tried to do justice in this bill by even deleting what this market of VAT. Because if you look at the jurisdictions in several countries, developed countries, there is no longer even applicable, it's not even tenable. So, Mr. Chairman, these are in a nutshell what we have, but we have introduced what we call e-commerce, e-transactions, and also the bill also seeks to also recognize goods as transactions made through what we call internet. So these are, in a nutshell, what we have in the bill, Mr. Chairman. My honorable colleagues, thank you.
The report has 52 clauses. We now go ahead and pass the clauses. Clause 1, Clause 2, 3, Clause 4, 5, Clause 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 30, 39, 40, 41, 42, 51, 52. Explanatory memorandum. Long title of the bill. Pass back to plenary to report progress. And enact the Sales of Goods Bill to provide for regulations of sales of goods in Nigeria and for related matters, and approve clauses 1 to 52 and the long title of the bill. Leader.
Report on the Committee of Whole. I so move.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to second that the House do adopt the report of the Conference Committee.
Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.